Hello, guys, and welcome to the Hobart Hurricanes. And we've had two games, we've lost both of them. We'll go over the fixtures and results of all games that have been played since Euro last year for the Victoria, since we crushed them. We haven't gone so good in the other two games. South Australia, 531 all out, 237 to Travis Head, 95 to Owen, 60 to Graham. Kelly and Delaney, pick of the bowlers there. 230 all out is all we could muster in the first innings. Rooney and Spence, great combination. 3 for 61 for Moody and 4 for 31 for Winter. Quite a bit far behind. We had to bat again. 401 we posted this time. 50s to Rooney and Spence again. Speed 118. Yeah, they just tore it away and just got enough regular wickets so we couldn't mount a big enough lead. And as you guys saw, 104 for 2, chased it down pretty easily in the end. 41 to Mirren and 33 to Owen there. And a very disappointing game against Western Australia. They got 504 out. Our ex-keeper, Townsend, 188. Gray, 121. 6 for 135 for the young spinner, Tim Kendall. He's got a couple of 6-wicket bags now. I just need him to improve his economy rate a wee bit. He's a bit expensive for my liking. 347 all out we posted in this innings with Rooney 64 and Speed 94. Koski and Winters getting decent contributions as well, but it wasn't enough to avoid the follow-on here as we were rolled for 129 in this innings. Fiver for Marsh, bowled good in the first innings as well. Green and Holroyd bowled good as well. So we're not too far off the pace. We're sitting in fourth, just a wee bit behind Queensland. Played some good cricket. Like, if we have a good run in towards the back end, you never know. We could sneak in for a place in the Sheffield Shield final. But yeah, we'll quickly go over and look at the two Hobart games. We got outplayed in this game, 191 for 6. They posted off their 20 overs. Steele 59, Donald 46. Anthony 2 for 40, Duckworth 2 for 37. And we're a 95 all out. We got blown away. A couple of new players to keep an eye out for. As you guys are aware of, Sam Franks is part of the Tasmania setup. We've got Stuart Wilkinson. Hasn't really did too much in his first games. But yeah, we're really struggling for signings. Pick of the bowlers for them. Samson 4 for 13. Melbourne Stars, we played next. 136 for 6 we posted. Spent 64 of 54 deliveries with top scorer. Thought he batted well. 5 fours and 4 sixes. Colin 44 of 41. Those two chewed up a lot of deliveries though, and just meant we sort of got a mediocre total. Bramble 3 for 24 was good, and so was Khan. Couple of moments there. Anthony 3 for 33, continuing his reasonably good form late in the 20 over stuff. Young Fred Goddard, 17 years of age. First game, 1 for 30. But yeah, not the best of starts. We'll quickly go over the team. It's not a brilliant team. Obviously, Wilkins, Radford, and Stott won't play because the board signed them. And as you can see, am I going to really play a guy that his best figures in the last so many games is 2 for 60? I don't think so. And just for example, Radford. He's got a couple of decent scores, Matthew Radford. He could be something worth a look at. I think I did sign this guy. Can't remember if I did or not. But yeah, just looking at this guy, you're not going to pick an opener with scores like that. This guy played 3 games the previous season. Hasn't even played any sort of game. So his squad's pretty limited again. Just got no overseas players this season. We're trying to sort of rebuild and just go from there. We've got Beckett away on international duty as well. He's a good player, Beckett. He's played a lot of games for Australia. Very good averages of 46, 42 and 35. But yeah, just really want some guys performing this season, and like Franks and Goddard maybe to take their opportunities. We will bat first on this surface. Just want a good season from the openers. The openers have been pretty bad at times. Like, I put Spence back up there due to his fantastic form. Just hoping he can transfer that over for runs. He is playing reasonably well to start the season off. He's out for 23 off 11 though. Lovely shot. Why did I say lovely shot? That's just gone straight to the man. So, yeah, just hopefully Saunders. Some runs. Bukowski, captain of the side, been around a long time now. Played well over 100 games. He's gone. Brings young Stuart Wilkinson to the crease. I'm only expecting to win 1 or 2 games this season, just the way things are winding up. Hopefully we can win a few more than that. But we're just got to make sensible, sound signings if we can. Lovely shot, 4 runs, brings Townsend 14 off 19, 27 off 33 for Saunders. We're only just above 6 and over. This is an over we could easily take. Good shot, punished the full toss, gone for 6 runs. Got the maximum there. Nice shots from Saunders. He's gone for 37. He did all the hard work too. Barnes is probably batting far too high as well, just missing all-rounders. Like the Hobart side just has to... We just have to make some sensible signings over the next few seasons, just to sort of get this team back on track. I don't think we'll be able to afford any overseas players for the next 2 to 3 years. So we'll have to forget about. Edge, Townsend gone for 18, 98 for 7. Can we get 120 and just give our bowlers something to bowl to? Oh. Lovely shot, 4 runs. That was a decent partnership there. 136 for 8. It's nothing real troubling or anything. Just feel their order should be doing a lot better. Colin Bukowski especially. Like, those guys have got a heap of experience. You watch their batsmen. They will stay in for long periods of time. So we've got through their first 6 overs. 54 without loss are the Sydney Thunder. This is not going to be too positive for us, I don't think. Some performances. Decent from Goddard in this game. Went for 10 and over in the first 3 overs in the last game. Yeah, finally got a wicket. That's an easy one for the Sydney Thunder. Clinical performance from the Graham 79, Mirren 54. Just too classy for the side that is rebuilding. No. Townsend's gone on international duty. Okay, so young Radford get a game. Good on Townsend for getting picked. He's got enough cricketer anyway. Like, I always will remember him for delivering us our first Sheffield Shield title. It was just phenomenal that season. Always been fielding away from us. 11 days, okay. I'm going to bring Duckworth back into the side. We could give the young 17-year-old leggy that experience, you know. I'm going to stick with that. Duckworth's been around the team for a wee while. Hasn't got too great a stats for Western Australia. I'm going to arrange. I'm going to bring in Anthony there. Drop that down to 8. You're right, let's go. Be good if we could pick up a win. We will bowl first on the surfaces. A wee bit on offer. It's overcast. Good if Wilson was amongst the runs today, even though I don't want him getting too many. I need him to sort of get back to form for the Tasmanian side. 2 wickets for Franks. It's the wickets of Winters and Coates. He's got another wicket. He's got the wicket of Wilson for 32 off 23. This is a good. That's a good spell from the young fella. 3 for 28. Just a wee bit expensive. 76 for 4 after 9 now. Good spell from Goddard again. 114 for... have a test field for the 20 over game, sure. Well, Franks has bowled quite well. That's the 4th wicket now for him. 4 overs, none for 27 for Goddard. Didn't bowl badly or anything, just hasn't taken any wickets. Probably, I'll probably either get Monday or Kendall into this team and set up for next season from the Tasmanian side and try and continue on their development. So 174 for 7 they posted. Rooney 61 off 38. We contained them reasonably well. Now we just need some performances with the bat. Well, some players could be saying goodbye to their contracts again. Like, surely with the first class record of Spence, he should be averaging more than 19 with the bat and 20 over cricket. It should be mid-20s for his person of his caliber. Oh, bit of a lucky edge from Colin. 4 shots there. Just want to take this as close as we can. As mentioned, my goal is to win 2 or 3 games. Like, I'm not expecting much. I've got to rebuild the squad yet again. After that Big Bash title we won, we've been very poor. Still a couple guys hanging around that are definitely good enough. Lovely shot from Colin. 4 runs, 4 boundaries in the over. Can he make it a 5th? He does. 20 off the over. 36 off 16. Pressure well and truly on the Perth Scorchers. But Spencer's been picked up for 5 off 3 deliveries. Koski's gone for a duck. Yeah, a bit annoyed with that. Colin's been absolutely outstanding in his career for Tasmania as well. It's a shame. Wilkinson gets the boundary. $55 for 3 Hobart. Lovely shot, 6 runs. Colin has been really pegged back here. That's gone over the boundary for 6. We're going to have to go for it, guys, because we're 11 and over from here. It's going to be pretty steep. Great drive down the ground on the up from Wilkinson. Slog sweep, 6 runs. 11 off the over already. We've got to really cash in on this. Good. Clears the rope again. So we've got 18 off the over. And that's a huge over. So that's got it down to 10.1. Burrow will be a lot more dangerous than Sangha anyway. But same treatment as the other spinner. How did that not hit the stumps? That is a complete mystery. Oh, bit of an edge. 10.4 and over required. 73 off 7. They're bowling this guy again. This is not a good decision from Perth. I reckon Sangha is only really a part-time spinner. We've got to take 17 or 18 off this over just to get it under 10. It's terrible delivery again. It's full toss, punished, 4 runs. Oh. Playing misses in between deliveries. This should go for a boundary then, in theory. And it has, 4 runs. 59 needed off 6 overs. Bow round the wicket to Wilkinson. Boundary, guys. We need a boundary. 3 or 4 deliveries. This is a good start to the over for a bow. If he gets away with only getting 3 off the over, that's going to be really annoying. Yeah, he's done the job. Put a lot of pressure on us. Ashton Turner into the attack now. Dot balls are starting to pile up on us. An edge. Colin now has got the strike. You're going for a second there. I don't even need to look at that. That's embarrassing. Why would you run on the arm from that close? It's just terrible. And we've lost Wilkinson as well, so the run chase has indeed fallen apart. But can young Radford get a few runs on debut? Taking on the arm of the fielder. Yeah, just that's a weakness of our team at the moment. We just haven't got too much of a middle to lower order. Barnes gets away for a boundary. 128 for 6. So yeah, back to the drawing board again. We've got one more game to go on this episode. We want a good performance there again. Well, some positives to take away. Like the positives of today is the fact that we got 66 from Colin and 47 from young Wilkinson as well. And that is a good thing going forward because we need a few batsmen coming through the ranks. Lovely shot, 4 runs, and hopefully we can get a bit of spending money next season, so I can invest in a lot of up and coming guys. I think we're gonna have to look at doing something like that to just replace some of the guys the board signed. 6 runs, 145 for 7 we posted. Just not good enough to beat the Paris Scorchers. We're at the bottom of the table with 4 losses from as many games. Playing the top of the table, the Sydney Sixers. Goddard, I just think Goddard's a little bit inexperienced. Yeah, that look. We've only got 2 really good batsmen here. Colin Bukowski at the level. Anything over at average of 20, I'd consider pretty good batsman, and we've only got 2 level. Hey Barry, I was going to sign this guy at the start of the season. 30,000 salary, and he would have been a good signing too. Just the way it is. Spence, free hit, punishes the free hit for 6. I want something productive from the openers now. Saunders throws his wicket away, brings Andy Collin to the wicket. Plays and misses. 42 for 1 in the 6. Spence has gone for 11 off 14. Again, another failure. I can't be seen as looking at favourites as well. If Spence doesn't really get a few more 50s this season, we've got to consider moving him on. If he's still contract. Koski's a bit off the market as well at the moment. It's out for 1, and now it brings Wilkinson and Colin to the wicket again to try and sort of put some impetus into the innings. It's capitulating for Hobart. And Radford's gone, so 67 for 5 after 10 overs. This could be a season where we lose every game. It is certainly a possibility. It'd be good to get like Ben Fielding back into the team and Beckett. This adds so much more to our team in terms of class and more importantly, I want to be really competitive in most games. It's not good enough. The batting this season so far. Lovely shot from Colin. He's really held this innings together. Just a class act at the level. Brings up his 50. At consecutive boundaries. Gets the edge and off strike. He hits the boundary. Can we get at least 140? That's not going to help us get to 140. That's our key man too. He batted well too. 116 for 6. Set that on the up. 6 runs. Anthony with a boundary. Lovely shot. 4 runs again from Flint. 37 for 8. I only got 1 off that last over, so we are posting around the 135 mark. One batsman getting a real score. But yeah, 250s this season. He's played a little bit of international cricket. But yeah, look at the average, 31.55. That is absolutely what we want at the level. So they've got the international player Ragan Gopal. What a career that is. Let's see who else they've got in their team. Anthony gets the wicket of Felipe. So it was 1 for 8 there. Franks into the attack, Duckworth. Yeah, this is going to be a very long season again. We'll showcase probably the last 2 games of the season, guys, for the Hobart side, and just reflect on what we do. I'm going to keep the field up too, just to try and eke out a few more wickets. Crushing defeat. Another 9-wicket defeat. Yeah, it'd be good if we could pick up some moral boosting wins, but yeah, you guys will definitely be here for the Melbourne Renegades and the Sydney Thunder again. That's who we'll play. Hopefully have a few wins by then. But yeah, as you can look at the squad, like you've got to really think, like, a heap of these guys are not up to it. Probably 5 or 6 members of the squad. I just really want to make something of Kevin Spence. He's so good at the first class level. He's just one of those, like, 24.4. He's had one score of 60 odd so far. It's acceptable. But I think he's a better cricketer than that, and he knows it. He's only 27. He can still turn it round. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Just a learning curve for Hobart this season. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we pick up a few wins when you join us next time.